One thing is to struggle and get monetized on YouTube. But what if I told you that to stay on monetization program on YouTube is another task entirely? So if you have been monetized on YouTube, consider to watch this video from beginning to the end and see some important things you need to avoid in order to stay relevant and stay on YouTube partner program monetization. If you don't want to lose your channel monetization, stay tuned to this video and pay proper attention to some of the things I want to discuss right here in this video. So let's get started. But before we dive into the tutorial, if you find this tutorial useful and you love YouTube content like this, consider to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more useful tutorial like this. So with that being said, let's dive in. All right, like I said earlier, you have been monetized and congratulations for that. Now, when you got monetized on YouTube, there are things that you need to avoid completely. One of the first things you need to avoid on YouTube is that immediately you got monetized, do not be in so much rushing of looking for how to earn big, because this is where some people get it wrong. Now, for instance, when you got monetized today, probably it might take like 3 or 4 days before you start seeing revenue on your channel. Maybe your first revenue was $1 or whatever currency you set on your channel. And as a result of that, don't be discouraged, because the more you produce relevant content, the more your channel is visible to audience on YouTube, the more your revenue increase. So take note of that. Now, one of the mistakes you need to avoid right now when you have been monetized is that posting other people's content on your channel. Maybe you are on YouTube, you find out a particular topic and it's been generate more traffic, and as a result of that, you think of download that such a video and post it on your channel. It is very wrong, and if you get caught, YouTube is going to penalize you for that, and that is going to be a community guideline strike, because YouTube does not allow reuse content or re-upload other people's content without editing or without any modification of that particular content. The only thing you can do if you see something like this, it is advisable that you create your own content entirely around that particular topic and upload it on your video on your channel. Not to upload the raw content of another channel into your channel. So you have to make sure. The very first mistake you need to avoid as far as YouTube monetization program is concerned is that immediately you got monetized, do not stop creating content, because if you stop creating content like 6 months, for instance, you got monetized July this year and you stop creating content maybe for some reason, and for like 6 months you did not creating content, YouTube is going to demonetize you, because it is part of YouTube agreement. But some people will not read it. So if you're not available on YouTube for like 6 months and you have been monetized on your channel, believe me, YouTube is going to demonetize you. So what you need to do is to make sure that you stay up to date and continue creating content on YouTube once you are getting monetized. That's the first thing you need to avoid when you got monetized on YouTube. Another thing you need to avoid on YouTube is that when you got monetized is that sharing an illegal content. This is one of the critical areas that give a lot of people YouTube community guideline strike. There is more about YouTube community guideline that you need to understand. There are a lot of community guidelines that you need to pay proper attention to in order not to lose your monetization status with YouTube team. So make sure you did not share something that is not allowed on YouTube. You can check on the YouTube community guideline for more detail about this. So this is very much important if you still want to continue enjoy your monetization status with YouTube. So this is the second thing I want to explain to you, and that you need to pay proper attention to when you got monetized on YouTube. This is very much important. Another thing that can put you in problems of demonetize of your channel is that if you create a content and you use another people's thumbnails, let's say for instance you create a content and instead of you creating your own personal thumbnail, you use other people's thumbnail, and YouTube frown at it, because YouTube wants originality and unique content. So ranging from your title, your video elements, and your thumbnail, these are most important, and this must be a unique and creativity of you. So make sure you pay proper attention to that. Do not use anyhow thumbnails. Do not use anyhow music on your channel. Make sure you play safe. if you still want to continue to maintain your YouTube monetization status with YouTube partner programs. Another mistake that you need to avoid as far as YouTube monetization program is concerned is that when you are creating content, no matter how the nature of the content you are creating, be sure of the language you use in your video. You do not use some language that is not recommended by YouTube. There are a lot of things about this that you need to read about YouTube language in video that you need to pay proper attention to. So these are just few things that you need to understand when you just monetize on YouTube and you still want to stay proper and you still want to stay with YouTube partner program. You don't want to get demonetized. You have to play safe, play by the rules of the YouTube community guideline, play by the rule of YouTube copyright strike, play by the rule of YouTube comment section and the rights. It's that simple. For more tutorial about YouTube monetization tips, consider to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.